And we're back. And we're wet and cold. Well, we're actually not wet, but we are a little chilly. And I know this because Frostfall tells me so when I use the weather sense power. I woke up in my tent after a night's sleep, nicely rested, to find that my fire had gone out in the middle of the night. And I was a bit chilly. But it's okay because apparently I can take my torch out, warm up, and not burn the tent down. But there you go. So while I stand here and slowly warm up before continuing my journey, I'm going to tell you stuff. First of all, I did promise I was going to read all the readmes before I carried on. And I've tried. I keep trying to sit down and do it, but stuff keeps coming up, or I get distracted, or something more interesting happens. And I get an idea for my mods, etc. And I've actually made quite a lot of changes to my mods because of the lack of video making, actually. But it's been a few days now, and I actually have 2 mods that need testing. So I have to play now. I've got to play, and essentially I either have to start a new character and test those mods, which means I've got to do a few things, or dig out an old save that's at a reasonable point for one of my old characters and play on that for testing, and test that for a few hours, or I carry on with Richard. And I think what I'm going to have to do is say to those people I promised, and the people who were complaining that I don't read every detail of the README and so on, I'm sorry, but it's not going to work. I play these games to discover mods. That's how I do it. I don't do it the other way around. So, and it's quite obvious after 2 days now. Is it 2 days? Over 2 days where I've not played at all. That for me to keep you the promise, I'm never going to be playing. I'll end up making mods and then testing them very briefly, and then never playing the actual game. So I'm going to have to break that promise. I am sorry, and if it causes you to not watch, I do understand, but I'm going back to my original thing. My Let's Play videos are actually just me playing and testing out mods. That's how it all started, and it works for me. I'm sorry, it just does. I read the readmes enough. I read the installation, I read conflicts, and I read the basics, but I don't read every detail, and I enjoy finding stuff out. So anyway, I hope that doesn't upset you too much, but there you go. So anyway, back to randomly wandering around causing you guys to facepalm with my complete lack of knowledge. I have installed some new mods. I have installed a new favourites menu. I can't remember what it's called. It's listed below. As you can see, a lot less of the magic spells and far better potions and poisons, which is really nice for this character. So this definitely a little easier on the eyes, and going to be a lot easier with potions and poisons. What else? Updated deadly dragons, and I've updated several of my own mods actually. So there you go. What are we doing? We're going to go off and kill this bandit leader. I've decided we're going to go off and kill this bandit leader, because why not, right? Kill the bandit leader and then go back and finish off that quest for the Alkir. And then maybe go and talk to the companions and get that quest going. So that's the current plan. So anyway, we've got to go now. Let's have a look. What's my exposure 5, wet 1? I'm wet. I'm still wet. All right. So I'm going to destroy my campfire, and I'm going to pack my tent. Cool. Is it? Oh, I don't lose. Is it in my inventory? Yes. All right. Nice. So where am I going? North? I think it's east. I've got a lot of quests going on. What's this one? Retrieve the horn. Yes, miles away. So that's the one we're after. Okay, come on, Lydia. It's... You know what? This is possibly one of the daftest things I've ever said, and yet I know I have a 50-50 chance of someone making it for me. You know what we need? Now I'm using Frostfall. You're guessing it, aren't you? You're guessing it. We need an umbrella mod. That's what we need. An umbrella mod. Oh, what? Oh, what's that? Oh, it's only a rat. Oh, Well done, Lydia. Probably we should not be running straight. We're supposed to be using roads and stuff. It's safer. See, and I'm getting lost. I've gone north when I'm supposed to be going east. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, Nain route. The storms are pretty cool. I'm using pure waters. I've not really looked at it much, but it is pretty clear, isn't it? Oh god, I've just thought. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Oh god. Mud crabs are surprisingly tough, even on adept. Oh, right, yeah, adept and expert. Right. I posted my fail version of the part 16, and was, let me just stop that because no, I'm going to run while I tell that. What? Oh god, you're kidding. Sometimes. I want. Wait. What have I got? That I. Do I need that? Iron Tanto. Don't need that. Steel Tanto. Does that act as a dagger? I mean, is that a dagger? It is. Oh, sorry, type. Yeah, of course it's got type in this. That's a dagger. Cool. Is it as good? Right, steel dagger, damage 22. Tanto, 21. Okay. Oh, someone told me to change my cloak. Do I have another cloak? That's backpack. Nope. So, yeah, let's run. Once I get a vague sense of where I'm going. What was I talking about? Oh, my fail video. A lot of people gave me advice, but the general consensus seems to be you need way better character build and way better preparation. So, for example, you need to smith your armor, make it better. You need to get enchantments. And where am I going? And so on. You need better potions, and you really... Oh dear. Okay, I got one of those huge big stuff. Who's shooting? Is that you? Lydia, you're a terrible shot. You almost shot me. I've got one of those terrible stutters. I'm wondering if that's because I've stopped using ATTK. Lydia, seriously. I know we're using Frostfall. And, oh my god, I'm 49% wet. I ran through water. Oh god. Oh, right, I got to be careful with that. It's freezing. It's freezing. It's 7 a.m. in the morning and I just ran through a river. And you know what? That is not something I would do. I mean, I live here in Norway and running through a river... I have to be honest with you, would be a stupid idea. Yeah, my arrows at least, are hitting. Uh-oh. Get him, get him. Nice. So, yeah, I got my sound correct anyway. Yeah. What was I saying? Constantly distracted, right? It's not my fault they're attacking me. I feel chilly. Oh, God. Right. Now, it is... Where's my pelts? There they are. It is possible that I may have to alter the exposure rates if I end up spending way too long worrying about the cold. But I can tell you now, honestly, if I ran outside... I mean, it's obviously very cold now, but even in, I don't know, October and November... and ran through a river like that and didn't get dry or something, I would be in trouble. So tell you what, let's not cross rivers unnecessarily. Let's use bridges like normal people. Oh. You are soaking wet from rain or swimming, which significantly increases your rate of exposure. Dry off standing near a fire or spending enough time out of the rain and not swimming. Yeah, I can see how people did say this could get annoying and slightly boring to watch. Oh Oh, 26 exposure. You know what? I think I need to make a campfire. Alright, where's this? Oh, God. Don't run through water. That was monumentally stupid. Right. And I can die from this as well. Got to be really careful now, he says, ignoring the imminent death and harvesting. Exposure 29. Oh, jeez. Jeez. That tower there, does it have anything friendly with a fire? Alright, I'm going away from the... Actually, if I get in the dungeon, I'll be... I know that sounds really stupid, doesn't it? I'll be safe. If I get in the dungeon, I'll be safe. Brilliant. Excellent plan. What could possibly go wrong? What the hell is that? Oh, it's an uprooted tree. Yeah, I'm completely forgotten what I was saying. Totally and utterly. Oh, yeah. No, I haven't. I have not. Alright. Fail. The reason I failed was I wasn't building my character well enough. And I've spoken to a few people who said, oh, yeah, we you know, I did this, and I didn't go into that dungeon until I was like level 25. And I spent a lot of time killing, you know, stuff and raising up smithing, and you know, they micromanaged. Your exposure has increased. Your skills. I'm going inside. We're going inside. We're going to go in here and warm up. Redrun's retreat. All right. Oh, I've got slight blur. I've got radial blur. Is that? Let's have a look at my exposure. 41, wet 99. You cannot sense weather. Yeah, but it can tell me. Right, we're staying here a little while, Lydia, and we're going to warm up. I think the cold actually has a nasty effect on me. I'm hungry. Of course I'm hungry. Yes, of course I'm hungry. Right. Baked potatoes. I need some stew is what I need. I need to start cooking stuff. But alright, baked potatoes will do. I could have a bit more. Right, am I thirsty? Drink from stream? Nope. And there's another skill that allows me to take water. I have to check those, don't I, on the powers. Survival skills, I think... No, that lets me harvest firewood, which I need. I need tons of that. So I'm going to go off and do some harvesting when you guys aren't watching. And I need to fill bottles, which I think I can do. Alright, so... Where are the active effects? Exposure, very cold. Oh, look at that. Everything's really damaged. And what else? Satiated, slightly thirsty, and sober. I'm peckish. But what's... Peckish already? Good God. Fine. Bread. You've eaten too much... I said that was peckish! Herbal tea. Oh, it said that was... peckish. Didn't I have milk? I should have had soup. That's what I should have eaten. Fine. Water. My thirst has been quenched. But apparently I'm a big... Speed. 30% down. Fine. Roll of paper. Do I need that for anything? I think I do, you know. I can't remember what, though. So, 98%, you know what? Let's warm up with a torch, because I think it's giving me visual blur as well. 41 and 97% wet. Oh God, this is bad. I can't believe I'm hiding in here from the weather. I'm seeing blurred. Let's see what... I'm drying out a tiny bit. If you change your clothes, do you dry out faster? That would be smart, wouldn't it? I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and say I doubt that's actually been implemented that way. For example, if I just do that and then did... Nah, you see, wet... Right! Just go. I'll have to contact him later. I think it's probably very difficult to do, but I think you should be able to change clothes into dry clothes. I think that would be cool. Alright, we're cold and we're wet. And we're probably going to be horribly killed. Uh-oh. Oh, alright then. Alright. Maybe not. It's only a dog. Exposure. Oh, God. I need this just to warm up. Right, let's have a look at the trees while I'm crying about being cold. Oh, what? Look at this. Oh, God, look up. Health, then. I need health, because I'm so very, very bad at everything. Wayfarer. Should I take some Wayfarer skills so that I don't die as horribly? Campfires burn 20% longer. Could be useful. While in the wild, you move 5% faster. Could also be... You know what? I'm really liking... Oh. Gather 1 additional piece of firewood or 1 to 2 pieces of dead wood when harvesting wood. I'm not wanting to use perks on something like that, to be brutally honest, though. Cloaks keep you dry 25% longer. Glacial swimmer, cold water, no. God, they really have. They've made the Wayfarer with Skyrim and Frostfall. Wayfarer becomes a massive, massive bonus. I just don't have enough perks. I am using the uncapper that does increase perk rates to the Skyrim recommended amount. Oh, that was another thing. One of my friends who uses Master Skyrim actually doubles the rate of perks almost. So that might also explain it a little. Custom fit. What about this? Flexibility? No. Weak spot. Could be useful. Marksman. 43. No. 50. Ranger's trick. No. Mobility. Right. You are able to move faster with a drawn short bow. When sheathing the bow after an attack, you might get a short speed boost. Yeah. Is that worthwhile? Is that something that's worth taking, do you think? And then really... Because then I can move faster and get more damage flanking. Shoot them in the back. Short bows, succession, you can... definitely. A lot of potential. You know what? I'm going to save that. I'm going to think about it. What? I'm carrying too much to... What? What? What am I carrying too much of this time? Woodcutter's axe. Want to keep that. God, I want to keep that, don't I? Firewood, probably. Yeah. Oh. You know what? Let's put it on. Orcish. Orcish. Why am I carrying a steel dagger and a steel tanto? Bottoms to that. Orcish dagger is what I want, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the backpack on for now. Right, so that's the Orcish dagger. I don't do any backstabbing. I have no idea why I have that on. Right, let's go kill someone. Says Richard, the hard man, who can't see very well because he's got blurred vision due to being cold. Oh god, it's weird. It's radial blur, so if you look, my peripheral vision's garbage now. Frostfall really, really is going to annoy us all, isn't it? In a kind of brilliant way. Oh! Whoa. Yeah, very easy on Adept. Oh, the other thing is, people did say to me that that place I was in was actually way higher level than it should have been for a beginner's quest. And I'm beginning to believe it, because he died unbelievably easily. Mind you. I think If I could get sneak attacks on everyone, I'd be happy. And why did I take iron arrows? They are terrible. Have them back. Which arrows am I using? Orcish arrows. Yes, I am using my good arrows as well, which is nice. Maybe I shouldn't then if these guys are weak. I'm using orcish arrows on everything, though, aren't I? Everything. Shooting wolves with them. Gold. More gold. Alright, that's a fair point. Let's switch arrows to... Dwarven arrows are nice as well. Steel arrows. Steel arrows will do me for these guys. Wish I had predator vision. I mean, in that last dungeon, though, the only reason I couldn't do it on expert, I think, apart from not having the good character for it, was too many of them at once. And I think that the second I get into a fight with 2 or 3 of them in here, I'm going to be in the same trouble. One-on-one, the massive damage boost works in my favour. Uh-oh. Okay. Nice! Just a bandit, just a bandit. Don't get too excited. Oh my god, I thought it was Jazago for a second. Oh jeez. Bandit chief, oh god. Can't get to him while you're nice, you're in the way, but that's good. I'm not getting funny sound loops now though, you noticed? I think that was a groin shot. Yes! Alright, that was a tough fight though. I think if he'd have hit me, I would have died. Orcish gauntlets. Steel. Viking heavy armor. Is it better than the stuff she's got? Big question. We'll find out in a second. Here you are. Let's have a look. How we doing? 81% wet. Exposure 41%. God.
Still here.
Trade some things.
I'm at your command.
I should have come here first, shouldn't I? Bandit chief. Got some... you didn't want that for some bizarre reason. Let's give you Orcish gauntlets. And steel boots. And Viking... Oh, you won't... So you don't like the steel shin boots. Okay. How about that? Do you use that? No, well, you can carry it anyway. And... Oh, no. No. Give me that back. Take the bandit stuff. I'm going to disenchant that. I'm just going to drop the heavy Viking stuff. Don't need it.
You lead,
Oh!
I'll follow.
God, I'm sorry about this. I'm a keyboard nightmare. Because I've got all my keys for Skyrim set up differently to other games I use, and of course I haven't played Skyrim for a few days, ergo, can't remember where everything is.
I am sworn to carry
That's my
your
excuse.
burdens.
Right. Have a battle crown. It's not
Let's get
brilliant.
going, then.
It's not brilliant on you, but you know what? It's probably better than the other one anyway. Leather strips, nice. No. I have enough food. Empty bottle, don't have. Yeah, stuff to loot now. Alright, here we go. Cooking spit. Can I make something warm? You begin to warm up. Is that because I'm near the... Oh, you know what? Maybe I should just stay here cooking for the rest of ever. Okay, I need garlic, apparently. Jug of milk. Rabbit haunch. A light snack. What I want is, like, soups, because they warm me up, apparently. No. But I tell you what I'm doing. I'm standing near this for a little while. Alright. Oh. What have we got? Nice, nice, very nice, nice. Also, not that nice for me, but I'm gonna have them anyway. Treasure map. There we go. Actually, I say not very nice for me, but 41 light armor as opposed to 35, and I get 200 attacks better. I'm going to disenchant that though. Right. Okay. What else did I just pick up? I picked up a treasure map. Something to do with a windmill. Windmill. Right. I'll keep that. Might lend me some... Oh, look at that. Exposure 7 wet. 18%. You are complete... Oh! Standing right next to this dries you out massively. Mind you, it's probably because I've also got the torch as well. Oh! There we go! That wasn't too bad. Easy dungeon. On Adept, obviously. I know some people are going to say, oh no, you should put it back to Expert. See how easy that was. I still think, you know, we're going to put it back to Expert and to get to the next place and actually discover that it's, you know, it's the same as the last one. I get in a fight with 5 things at once and instantly die. So, until we've had a few incursions where things have gone that easy, I'm leaving it here. Because what I don't want to be doing is just constantly moving the difficulty up and down so I can do it. I want to find a point where every now and again something's easy, but every now and again it's almost too hard. A range, if that makes sense. Alright, so... exposure 20%. Is it cold down here? Why am I not warming up? I'm using a torch. Alright. I tell you what I should be doing. I should actually be having my unrelenting force. I'm too busy checking my own temperature. Alright. So, now we're just going to head back. Down the road. This should actually be relatively uneventful. I know. Famous last words. Oh, one thing. It's... oh, God. I was talking! One thing is, it doesn't seem quite worth it to sprint a lot. Because once you finish sprinting, you run really stupidly slowly. So you get the brief bit of speed, and then a long period of not so speed, which seems to make sprinting redundant. This is because of Skyrim. So... no sprinting. Who is this? Okay.
I'd stay away if I were you.
Why?
I'm on my way to a giant camp, and I can't guarantee those beasts won't think you're part of the offering.
Okay.
Keep your distance, and you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
What offering?
The cow, of course. Others do it differently. But I found that an annual offering usually keeps the giants away from our livestock. Some think it's superstition, but I believe it works. I've yet to have a giant kill any of my livestock.
And the paint? Yeah.
It's tradition. We mark the animal as a way to let the giants know we're giving it to them willingly. Sort of a peace offering.
Kind of sounds like extortion to me.
I have everything under control. Thanks for offering.
Alright.
Thanks. You take care of yourself now.
You too. What a strange encounter. Still, if it works, it works. I do wonder, where is it? Where's my weather sense? 17% wet. Why am I 17% wet? It's not raining. Is it because I'm running through wet grass? What? Definitely. The sound's definitely better, isn't it? Do you think it's ATTK? Oh god, ran out of stamina badly there. Wet 16%, the air is temperate. Exposure 12. Temperate, that should mean that I'm not going to get as cold. Nice. Alright. I'm happy about the sound now. Wet 40. So I am drying off. Don't know what it was. Don't know what it was. I know some people are going to be getting really irritated now. Go, God, you're checking your temperature all the time. Yeah, because I'm curious. First time I've tried the mod out, you see. I'll get a feel for it. I'll get to a point where I don't need to check it. I'll just know how cold and wet I am based upon some messages that come up and how long I know I've been out. But for now, I'm having fun. Stop picking on me. Right. We're home. Exposure 12, wet 12. Doesn't seem to be changing. So travelling during the day when it's relatively warm, good idea. Who would have thought, eh? Who would have thought? Travelling at night in the rain was a bad idea. Right, let's go get Sadia out. Yeah, I have to sort of apologise for that, you know. I need to know Elder Scrolls lore better than I do. I've actually decided I might, as I find history books, I might actually start trying to read them. Because Richard's a scholar, and Richard should have known Sadia was lying instantly. Because Sadia claims that she spoke out against the Thalmor and so had to leave Hammerfell, and that the Thalmor have sent Alakir warriors to fetch her. And the reason that makes no sense whatsoever is Hammerfell is not under Altmeri Dominion control. Hasn't been for like 25 years. So, if she spoke out against the Thalmor...
Any news of the Alakir?
Yeah. They're outside. Follow me.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed
If she spoke out against them, so what? Every single person in
But where would I
Hammerfell
go?
speaks
I
out
can't keep
against
running
them.
forever.
Because they're at war with them. They're at war. Now, even if she's a really important person, and she's very good at speaking out against them, so what? They're at war. There's enemy territory for the Altmeri. That is, so sure, they could send assassins, but honestly, let's just say they could send magical assassins.
After all this,
They could get through all the guards and yada yada yada.
You really think
So
this
she
is
had
the
to
only way
hide.
I trust
All
you?
right, fair enough.
Let's not waste any time.
Why hide in Skyrim? In Whiterun? Why not hide in Hammerfell, where it's harder for them to get agents? So, you know, just intelligence gathering is going to be harder for them. Plus, then she'd just be another Redguard amongst lots of other Redguard. So her story makes no kind of sense. And the fact that the Alakir have been sent after her, well, the Alakir, they are devoted to, you know,
This war is a
beating off the Dominion, as far as I know. I mean, it's like... I mean, I know they could be lying about being Alakir, maybe they're not, but honestly, her story makes no kind of sense. It really doesn't. It fails. Oh. And apparently so does my ability to get her to follow me. So yeah, she is lying. Here's the thing. I also think the Alakir are lying to me too. And the reason I think the Alakir are lying... Oh, there you go. The Alakir are lying to me is... Yeah, she may have aged well. Maybe. But she doesn't look like a middle-aged woman to me. And it's not like she's had an easy life. She's got that scar on her face. She's not had an easy life. And even with good genetics,
My brother John's got the
you
right.
live in a country with harsh weather like Skyrim, with no, you know, they don't exactly have healthcare products here, no skin products. Living the life as a barkeep, probably working 9-10 hours a day in this climate. I think she'd look more middle-aged than that and sound more middle-aged. So I don't think she's old enough to have betrayed the city she's supposed to have betrayed. So I think they're lying to me too. You could say that, oh no, she just really does look good for her age. So
We meet at last, my dear lady.
there is also some other reason
What
to
have you
believe they're
done?
lying in the fact that, well,
Oh.
spoiler, I'll let you figure that one
You
out.
didn't really expect to manipulate people forever, did
So I do think
you? Your
there's a
luck
lot
had
of
to run
lying
out
going on.
sometime.
But if I had... Hello?
Now we'll take our friend here back
Right.
to Hammerfell, where she will pay the price for her treason. Not on the way back. Once
That-
she gets there, it's not up to me to decide what's done with her.
Well,
And as for you, I owe you a portion of
there
your
is some
reward.
reason to believe this isn't true.
Spend it wisely, and if I may,
Although
don't allow
Richard doesn't
yourself
know
to be
that, so
fooled
we'll
by
keep
a
that to
pretty
ourselves.
face.
But everything he says makes you think that he's telling the truth.
She sold the city out to the Aldmeri Dominion. Were it not for her betrayal, Tanith could have held its ground in the war. The other
Honestly,
noble
she'd
houses
have been a
discovered her
small
betrayal.
child.
She fled. We want her
She would have
back.
been a small child. Oh god, I'm going to be getting wet now, aren't I? Ew. So yeah. Do you want to know my opinion on this quest? My opinion on this quest is Bethesda messed up. I think they were going for morally ambiguous, you have to make a difficult choice where there's no right or wrong. And I think they failed. I think it's just one of those quests where you just sit around thinking, wait a minute, this makes no kind of sense. So I don't feel like I have to worry about who was right and who was wrong, because honestly, I feel like both of them were lying SOBs. So it's like, yeah, whatever. She was more likely to be the wrong one, purely on the basis that her lie was fairly huge, and Richard should have known it. And what's even worse is, she should have known that Richard would know this, that anyone without brain damage would have known this. So, oh, it does, it rains under here. I'm probably getting wet, aren't I? Yep. Does this count
You're
as
someone
warming
who
up?
can get things done. I like that.
Exposure 17, wet 28. I am curious. So yeah, anyway, we're not going to give that quest much more thought, and I'm going to do some crafting and some selling and blah blah blah. And also trying to warm up. Oh, it does, it looks like a dry out here, which is nice. Ah, one problem with this new setup I'm using is it doesn't seem it's been updated for survival skills. Oh, that's a shame. I'm gonna have to learn how to edit this myself, or hope the mod author updates it. Oh damn. Ah well. Harvest wood, view status, inspect equipment, craft item. See, this is where no, miscellaneous. Cleaned pelts. I can make cleaned pelts. And I can use these to make... Oh, what's this? Hide lace. Do I need this for anything? Strawberry extract. Allows you to swim in frigid water for 3 minutes. You know what? Let's have some strawberry extract. Tanning rack. I can make a tanning rack? What, and take it with me? Alright, I'm doing it. And let's have some hide lace. And let's do some more clean pelts, because I'll tell you what I do want. Okay, that was kind of ominous. Right, so now, hide. Alright, where was it? Steel, leather, food, water skin. Was that from wet and cold, or was that from frostfall? Either way, we can have one. Miscellaneous, large leather tent. I actually think I need a small leather tent, but what I want is a large hide tent. 2 leather. I need a leather now. God. Right. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Large hide and a small hide tent. Let's have a look. 12 pelts and 2 leather, or 6 pelt and 2 leather. Maybe I should go for the small hide tent. I just want to see them all. I just do. I kind of want to see them all. I know, I'm completely nuts, aren't I? Weight 24, weight 10. This is why I need a horse. Let's go for the small one. I need a horse. Alright. Nice, nice, nice. We got a tent to keep warm in now, so if it's not raining, which apparently it always is. Apparently there is a weather sense ring. I have no idea what it is, but I'm having one. Building materials, don't care about those. Armoured, armoured. What I wanted, cooking pot. I've not made one of those, have I? Lockpick, therm. You know what? I'm taking a cooking pot. I need to buy a horse. I am buying a horse. I'm buying a horse. I gotta fix my Dynavision to switch off when I own a horse. This is what I'm going to do because I'm coming. I tell you, I need convenient horses, don't I? Because I can't store items on the horse otherwise. So I need convenient horses because I'm going to use my horse to carry my tent. Definitely. Okay, so I've done a bit of crafting. And I'm basically currently utterly soaking wet, so I'm going to start dying of exposure soon. So what I am going to do, I'm also going to get some firewood, which I'm also going to store on my horse when I get one. And take it everywhere with me because I need to build fires all the time, which is kind of cool still. So just being inside a shop for a few minutes, it decreases the wet fairly quickly. So you dry off pretty quickly, which is nice. But after about 5 minutes of being outside, you're thoroughly soaked and you start getting colder faster, which is perfectly reasonable. And you're going to have to say, Climates of Tamriel might not be the right weather mod to use with Frostfall, because Climates of Tamriel is, well, it's wet. Let's face it.
All this standing around. Divines bless you. Should be taken. Excellent.
5,000 for the
Here is your
house. Oh, I don't think so yet. I think I still want to buy too many other things at the moment. Maybe even training.
Dragon's Reach.
I always feel it's a bit cheap to do training.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Oh, where's Lydia?
I'm right behind you.
To level, but sometimes at the early stage when you level things like smithing, I'm less, I'm less worried about it. So, let's have a look. Trade things.
I am sworn to carry.
Do you have anything that I
burdens.
want to disenchant? Oh, you've got my dragon bones as well. I must remember all this and put it in my horse just in case you die. Which, you ran out of potions already. God, I need to make loads more potions.
Lead on.
Disenchant time. Oh, couldn't take that, could I? I don't want to disenchant that, but I do want to do that. And then I should probably also remember to... Yep. Oh, what can I enchant? Item. Why not? Nothing. Imperial light boots, maybe? Nothing. Ah, fortify one-handed. Fortify two-handed. You know what? 1% more damage. Because I've only got petty short soul gems. Of course I have. I'm completely and utterly... yeah. Imperial loots. Boots. We've checked that one, didn't we? Yes, we did. Leather... destruction? No. Magic regeneration? Don't care about any of those things whatsoever. Silver... Oh, I'm not wearing a necklace, am I? So what could this give me? Again, nothing. Ugh. Viking light armor then. Oh, I can enchant the weathers. Really? No, that's cheeky. that is definitely cheating. That must be a mistake. Do some alchemy while I'm here, but first of all, let's sell those big
Come to Dragon's
bulky
Reach to
items.
discuss the ongoing. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Have that. And apparently that's all you'll buy from me. Fair enough.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the
Alchemy time. And I am just going to go buy a horse before I forget and spend all the money. You know, actually, I suddenly remembered how annoying horses were without convenient horses. So I just installed it. Right.
Mostly sweep and
Wait.
shovel. Got a problem with that?
Okay, I'd like to buy a horn.
My fault. Of course.
The Nordic horn. Of course, the Nordic
Thank you.
horn.
Here, this is for you.
Thank you. No, I'd like to buy a horse
Yeah,
now.
I got one for sale.
Yes.
That'll do. She's always...
See, Lydia? My horse. You got it? My horse. Well done. Right, yes, definitely have to get this. Convenient horses is updating factions, relations. Yes, I have a horse. And somewhere to store all my gear, which I will do. Next time. As I would like to get out of the rain for now. And I would like to go and speak to the companions. I believe I have got a bit tougher. See, what time is it? Yeah, no, I remember last time with Steve when I played the horses. They attack everything, which is annoying. Or they run away from everything, which is equally annoying. And then you can never find them, and oh, it was a nightmare, do you remember? Convenient horses. Get that in from the start. Right. It is strange how much more the rain means to me now. Like, oh God, stop raining, for God's sake. Please, stop raining. Alright. Okay. Ayla,
Ah, there you are.
I'm looking for work.
Still eager to please. This is good. Skjor might be right about you. He has something special planned for you. Better talk to him.
Alright. Skjord!
I'd be
Dude,
dead if not for Vignar.
Ah,
Took
there
me in
you
and
are.
helped me turn
you wanted
my
to
life.
see me.
I have something a little different planned this time,
Alright.
but it's not for everyone to hear. Meet me in the Underforge tonight. We will speak more.
Okay. Tonight. Does it have to be tonight? When did I last sleep? I woke up at about 6 in the morning. I've got to wait 12 hours before I sleep again. This is for the pumping iron mod, obviously. Yeah, alright. I've got to sort of hang around and then go to sleep. Which is slightly annoying. Alright, I'm going to hang around and do some sleeping.
I'm still trying to figure out.
Okay, had a night's, well, a night's sleep, a sort of
I'm still trying to figure
short
out why
night's
Skjor
sleep.
let-
To wake up in the middle of the night and go and see
If the
Skjor.
circle vouches for you, I'm sworn to respect their judgment. But that doesn't mean I like it.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, it's dark. Wow, it is damn dark. I guess it's raining.
Are you prepared?
Oh, yeah. And
Here's all you need.
where
to
are we?
know. Jorvaskr is the oldest building in Whiterun. The Skyforge was here long before it was.
Okay.
And the Underforge taps an ancient magic that is older than men or elves. We bring you here to make you stronger, new blood. Now let's move.
Alright, so we're going into the Underforge. Yeah, I think this is kind of like a secret society thing, and I don't really think you're supposed to come, so,
I've got your back.
you...
I'll head back home
yeah.
if you need me.
I'll come and pick up my dragon bones and stuff later. Just, it's nothing personal, it's a private party. You would enjoy it, you wouldn't. Okay.
I'm glad you came. It's been a long time since we had a heart like yours among our numbers.
quick
That
save in
pitiful
here
ceremony
in
behind
case
the
something
hall
crashes.
does not fit warriors like us. You are due more honor than some calls and feasting. I would
Really?
hope you recognize Ayla, even in this form.
Not really, no.
She's agreed to be your forebear. We do this in secret because Kodlak is too busy trying to throw away this great gift we've been granted. He thinks we've been cursed. We've been blessed. How can something that gives this kind of prowess be a curse?
Must
We
admit,
take matters into
I
our
kind of
own
need it.
hands.
I need the useful
Reach the
power.
heights of the companions. You must join with us in the shared blood of the wolf. Are you prepared to join your spirit with the beast world, friend?
Right, stepping out of character. One thing I don't like about the Companions quest is the fact that I'm here already. In fact, now I think about it, I think this is something someone should mod. Because I don't think you should be getting to the inner circle until you've done a lot of quests for them. I mean, 2 to 3 quests from each of the quests giver. So far, I have killed a wolf, I have punched a farmer's wife, and I helped Farkas retrieve one piece of Wuthrad. Really. I mean, realistically, I've done very little for them. And suddenly I'm getting this. So, this I think is a bit weak sauce. They should have made you do... And it could have made it last forever. Think of how many, 3, 4 quests for each of the quest givers. However, back in character. Definitely.
Very
ready.
well.
Whoa, with the sword. Yeah, this is, Richard does recognise power when he sees it. Those claws, for example. Alright. So, here we go. Awesome! And it's still dark, but now... Night vision. Hunter's vision. Predator vision, excuse me. Ha 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 ha!